Protect mental health, be a self-starter. Series 3. Diving into our emotional worlds. Are we aware that we are riding on an express train, our emotional brain, which drives us to making countless conscious and unconscious emotional reactions and decisions in a blink of an eye? Sometimes, when reflecting on our emotions and behaviors, we may be surprised by our idiosyncratic behaviors and even wonder if we have gone crazy. Let's take a tour to unveil the emotional life of our brain. Speed and power. How quick can our brain react to emotional visual stimuli? It takes less than 1/10 of a second for the responses to emotional visual stimuli traveling from the superior colliculus in the brainstem to the frontal cortex, where the emotion is consciously experienced. About 0.35 seconds, the brain completes the evaluation of the emotional meaning of a stimulus and then sends the signals to trigger a conscious response in the body. Carter, 2009. What a super brain in terms of speed and power! How likely our emotions, thoughts, and behaviors are unwittingly dominated by this high-speed brain. Who is the driver? If you are fans of Formula 1, I guess you know Nico Hülkenberg, a German professional racing driver. It takes Nico 0.1 seconds to check the rear-view mirror while leaving the pit zone, while it takes 0.5 seconds for an average driver to complete a judgment. It seems that we have a Formula 1 professional racing driver seated in our brains, helping us make almost intuitive decisions. Who is the driver of our emotional brains? The emotional brain map. As the master of our brains, do we really know the brain regions responsible for our emotions and understand how they interact with one another in shaping our emotional worlds? Let's unveil the secret of the emotional brain. Emotion circuits. At times, when we reflect on our emotional responses and decisions made, we may be surprised by our idiosyncratic behaviors and even question ourselves if we have gone crazy. If we allow ourselves to adopt an open attitude towards this rhetorical question, "Are you crazy?" we may be fascinated by the power of emotion circuits in our brains. Each emotion sparks a slightly different pattern activity in certain brain areas. A glimpse of our emotional worlds. We all have a world of emotions, which are varied and distinctive, that shapes who we are. Are we happy about the emotional world we are in? Have we thought of or are yearning to become one who is always optimistic, resilient, brave, sociable, attentive, and reflective? What is an ideal emotional world that suits us as a unique human being? Summary. In Series 3, by drawing upon the perspectives from neuroscience, psychiatry, and psychology, I hope we find the journey of diving into our emotional worlds refreshing. Let's stay open to our emotions and be the smart Formula 1 driver of our emotional brains. Author, Dr. S.B. Chan, Doctor of Psychotherapy and Counselling, University of Edinburgh, UK. Master of Mental Health, the Chinese University of Hong Kong. Master of Psychiatry, Cardiff University, UK. March 10, 2023.